How you doing, guys? In this video we're going to cover Stabbey Things, both the folding and fixed variety, and some uses for both, different designs, different purposes, and kind of go over what I carry and why I carry it, coming right up. Okay, these are some fixed blades. The main purpose of these knives is if someone were to grab a hold of me and I needed to get them off of me and couldn't deploy my gun, they're there so I can convince them to let go of me. Four different brands. This is from Winkler Knives. This is the newest entry into the collection of knives. See if I can get this open without cutting my damn finger, because this thing is stupidly sharp. Let me just bring this off camera for 1 second. Okay, so this is the first entry here. This, like I said, is the newest one. This was a gift, which I greatly appreciate. This is from Winkler Knives. This is about, for me, about as small as I want to go, and if anything, it may even be a little bit too small. This little curve here, if this was flat versus curved, I would probably have a better purchase with my pinky. But it's got a really good thumb ramp right there, which helps greatly. Gives you some texturing, some ability to get a hold of the blade without cutting yourself. So that is the first entry. The second entry is the one I've had the longest. This is a Strider. This, for me, is probably the perfect size, and it is a chunky piece of metal. I can get my fingers directly on it. It's very comfortable. Again, I have the jimping here that gives you a good thumb ramp, a good texture point, and it's got I think it's called a choil that's right here, so that your finger's not going to slip up if you happen to jab this into something solid. Okay, that's the one I've had the longest. This is probably the newest edition. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. This is another one that I've had for a while. Of the four, this is the least expensive, but still does the same basic job. This is a K-bar TDI, and it's just enough that I can get my full grip on it, and if I needed to stab someone with it, I could. To get them off of my person, to create distance so that I could employ my gun. Okay. And of the four knives here, that is the cheapest of the bunch. These run about, I think, $35 to $40. You can buy them with the sheath from NSR. Usually comes with a clip. I threw a soft loop on this. I'm not sure how much it runs with both, but really, for the money, you can't beat it. This is the newest edition. This is the MFCEO. This is a knife that was developed between Jaeger and Brauss knives. Again, it gives you everything you need. It's just some sharp, pointy steel to create distance between you and a bad guy. And again, it's an NSR holster. Now you'll notice in all of these that they're all set up kind of the same design. Okay, I carry these appendix. I really like the soft loops. I think in a short period of time, I'm going to add them to the Winkler sheath as well. But all three of these are set up basically the same way. This sheath was made for me by Jason Burnett. He used to run a company called B4 Gear, who made holsters and other Kydex goodies. I've had this for a while. I love this thing. And this is the Winkler sheath. Now the Winkler sheath is interesting because this is leather, but it has a Kydex insert inside the leather. So the knife goes into the Kydex, and that's what holds it securely in place, and then it uses a clip on the back. The clip, if you look, you can kind of see it's got that hook there. So it actually hooks in the bottom of your belt. And you can draw with a good amount of force, and it's not going to go anywhere on you. It works great. I think I still would prefer the Scout, the soft loop design, versus the clip. This will slide back and forth on the belt, but when you draw it, it slides back against the belt loop on your shorts or pants. It works. So those are fixed blades. Again, I carry them appendix just to the left of my left-hand side of my belt buckle. That way I can draw it easily with my right or my left hand, whatever I need to do at the time. So those are the fixed blade varieties that I carry with me every single day. Coming up will be the folding versions. So these are the main 4 folders that I carry every day. For work, it's usually either this one or this one. This is a Benchmade. Not sure what the model number in this one was. I got this in a trade. It works really well. The spring here is a little goofy. There's a broken spring there, one of the ends, and I beat the ever living crap out of this knife. You can see there's some rust there. I'm sure if you looked inside, there's lots of pocket lint. You can see the metal is kind of worn because the scales are aluminum. It's a good size. It's relatively easy to sharpen. It's a good knife. I beat the crap out of it. This is a Spyderco. It's a PM2. I bought it about a while ago, and it came with the copper scales installed on it. I like it because it's got really nice weight in the hand. Again, I beat the crap out of this thing. I don't really take care of, not that I don't maintain what I have, but I don't treat it like it's a safe queen. Almost everything I have gets used. Otherwise, what's the point? And you can kind of tell, like, if you look at these knives, you're all kind of in the same size category. I like a bigger knife. I don't have monstrous hands, but I don't have small hands either. I can't stand a knife where I can't get a full grip on it. This is a Shaman, again, Spyderco. A guy, Eric Shepard, he's got I think it's Shepard Creations on Instagram. He made these scales for it. They're I can't think of the name of the product. It's not G10. It's like a layered product. For the life of me, I can't think of the name right now. It's brain fart time. But anyway, it's got a really nice texture to it. I like the look of it. A guy named Jared Trent, he acid washed the blade for me. There's a little bit of rust popping up here and there that I need to take off at some point. But again, I use it. And this is my other Strider. It's amazing how light this knife is for the size of it. Again, an amazing knife. Anyone that knows anything about Striders know that you can just beat the crap out of these things and they just keep on working. Again, I don't abuse them, but I certainly don't not use it. And you know, the idea of these things, this is utility. These are knives that I use to cut plastic straps, cut cardboard, cut tape, any number of things at work. This isn't designed as a self-defense tool. Could you defend yourself with any of these? Probably. But that's not the purpose. The purpose is to have something that I can cut things with. I mean, that's it. That's what it comes down to. So these are basically my 4 utility knives. So when I'm at work or when I'm out and about, I have 2 knives with me at any given time, and usually a multi-tool on top of that. You know, these are designed for self-defense. These, I don't use these for anything else. That is their purpose, is to get someone the hell off of me, and I don't need a dull edge or a turned edge that's not going to cut through something like a jacket or whatever the case may be. These are simply there to get somebody off me. I don't use them for anything else. These, on the other hand, I beat the shit out of, and I'm constantly touching up the edge on. So that's it, guys. Those are the pointy things that I carry every single day, along with all the other things that are on my person. Maybe a little bit of a look into the different designs, different purposes. Hopefully it gives you some ideas for your own setup, for your own gear. You should always be re-examining it, always be thinking, how could you make it better, lighter, faster, more efficient? And I think it's great to be able to do that with this stuff. So please, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a like. Please throw me a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts, questions, critiques, whatever it happens to be. If you like the video and you think it's worth it, give me a subscribe. And that's it, guys. Have a great day.